What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're sharing our top 10 words and phrases to use on a cold call to have success. In Thursday's video, we're going to demonstrate how to use all those words and phrases in a live cold call role play with Francois. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Number one, the word might. I love to use the word might on my cold calls in both my questions of prospects and in my opening. For example, the reason for the call today, Francois, is to see how he might be useful to you and your team down the road. I want that CEO or the CFO to hang up the phone and think, yeah, I might use Matt down the road if I'm ever in the market for what he does. Because when you're the might guy, you're one step closer to being the guy for that business. Number two, down the road. I use this in my cold call opening. It's very unlikely that if you're calling a prospect, they're going to be in the market for what you do right now. It's your goal to find out how you could serve that company at some point down the road. Down the road, very key phrase to use on a cold call. Start using it in your opening. Number three, the reason for my call today is you have to give the reason for your call right off the bat. That's how you should open every single cold call. What's going on in the prospect's mind is who is calling me right now and what do they want? You have to give them that information right off the bat to alleviate any stress they have on that cold call. Number four, that makes sense. I expected that, and that's why I called. Those are the three ledge statements that I use on cold calls to start off my process on handling objections. I like those three phrases a lot better than saying I understand, because every other sales rep when they get an objection says I understand. When you say those three ledge statements, it's disrupting what they normally hear, and it's going to kick off the process to properly handle that objection and move the conversation forward. Number five, what are the chances or how open would you be? Whenever I'm asking a prospect for something, whether it's to meet or information, I start the question with those phrases because it's an open-ended question they cannot say no to, and it's going to get them talking on that cold call. Number six, this is definitely my favorite thing to say on a cold call. I'm about to take a huge risk here. I learned this phrase from my coach, John Klimchin. It captures the prospect's attention about what you're about to ask them, and it's a huge risk to ask someone for their time. So whenever I'm asking someone for a meeting, I start off the process by saying, Francois, I'm about to take a huge risk here. How open would you be to sitting down for 5 minutes to exploring how you might be able to serve your company at some point down the road? Number seven, you were kind enough. It lets the prospect know that you appreciate any effort they put into the process. Number eight, curious to know. I use this in both my opening and in questions to prospects. People like other people who are interested in them or something that they have to offer. And by teeing up the question like that, it demonstrates to the prospect that you're interested in the response. Number nine, have a happy day. So instead of saying have a good day to end my cold call with a prospect, I substitute the word good with happy or another adjective around good. It's going to catch the prospect off guard, and I can't tell you how many times I've said to a prospect, have a happy day. They stopped me and said, wow, that's different. And then we actually had a further conversation on that cold call. That little nuance really allows you to stand out from all the other people cold calling that same prospect. Number 10, serve. I use this in replacement of the word help because it signifies a continuous long-term relationship in which I'm working for the prospect. I use this right off the bat in my cold call opening. Francois, the reason for the call today is to see how we might be able to serve your business at some point down the road. It shows the prospect you will not only be there day one, but also day 100 and every day thereafter. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you got some value. Look out for Thursday's video where Francois and I do a cold call role play, integrating all 10 of these words and phrases on a cold call. Thanks for watching, guys.